got the achievement for that. Let's see where I want to put these talent points. I think I'm going to put it back into Sanctified Plates again, make me a little tankier. And what did I get from that? A ring. I don't really care about that.
Hey there.
I don't want to lose
Safe
strength.
travels. See you around.
Although I guess I will at some point anyway. 20 stam. I can take off the quick strike ring. 38's a lot of dodge, I guess. Okay. So what did we just get from that? A wand, a belt, leg guards. Roland's legs, 192. Yep, big upgrade over the 135 legs I have on, so we'll equip those.
Need help? Go with honor, friend. Be careful.
You need something? For the Alliance.
Okay, we'll get this chest equipped. Stats are starting to scale pretty significantly here at this point.
What's your story? That's enough gabbing for me today.
Come up here and hand this quest in. Have I disconnected in the last 2 minutes? I have not. That's good news, I guess. Let's see if I can find my stream live now. I can. Quality looks a little bit better. Still not perfect, but better. I will continue to mess with that over time. Alright, so let's go over here. We'll hand in our quest
Well met.
for the Looking Glass.
Go with honor, friend. For the Alliance. Light bless
Got a
you.
quest to kill an ogre. Another quest to hand in over here in town. We're kind of gonna blast through this place pretty quickly here.
Well met. Light bless you. Be careful.
I'm getting tons of gold. I have over 1,000 gold. I'm kind of wondering if I should... Yo, can we skip those notifications on Emrys? Oh my gosh. Alright, he's been filtered out, so hopefully that won't keep happening. Alright, I have to kill Stalvin. I have to go down here, get the Ogre Monocle, and deliver the thread up to the north. So let's deliver the thread.
Hello. See you later.
Got epic gloves, over 200 item level, tremendous upgrade over Judgment. We're definitely equipping those. We leveled again.
See you around.
So we'll check this one more time real quick. I want Guardian of Ancient Kings, but how badly do I want it? Judgment has 2 charges. Grand Crusader also has cooldown reduction of Judgment. Yeah, we're gonna go down this way first. So, Consecrate lasts longer. Great. Next quest is back in town. I'm just gonna kill Stalvin on my way back. If I don't fly right past him through all these trees where you can't see anything. Alright. Do I have to use something here? Do I have to use the ring? Okay. This used to be an elite quest back in the day. It was very difficult. For when you were just starting out, it was like a level 35 quest in a level 20 zone. You'd always come into it like 29 or so, and you just get rocked by this guy if you weren't careful. It is not the case anymore.
I need a target.
He hit creature with the curse, I'll just bubble it off. And we can go hand in all this stuff. So we'll head back down towards town, if I can get through the trees. It looks like one of our quests, as I am very stuck on the door, is to tap in the
Greetings.
keeper here.
See you around. See you
Gather
later.
pop blossoms. I don't feel like, yeah, that's back down at one of the places we already quested at. I kind of did things inefficiently here. Where is this hand in?
Ain't you a chipper-looking one?
So that's a big upgrade for
Long
shoulders
live
as well.
Greymane.
Finish the Stalvin chain there. And there are 3 more chains in this zone. So we are getting there. Let's go do the rot blossoms real quick, and then we'll head over to the west. Tin vein, definitely want that. And who has the rot blossoms? Oh, they're just sitting on the ground. Alright, so I'm just gonna come in here and just aggro as much as I can. Cool, they're all dead. Now I should just be able to loot all my rot blossoms and then move on. Again, I guess if I wasn't so far zoomed out, I wouldn't have such an issue with the trees. They are kind of super annoying in some of these zones. Alright, rot blossoms are done. Go hand this in. What kind of ore? Copper. Over 1,200 gold. I kind of want a hearthing at my warband bank, but I guess it just doesn't really matter right now.
Hey there. Have a good one. Be careful.
Okay, so more quests. This one is to go back to the tower over here.
Good day to you. Have a good one. Safe travel.
Ring. Strength stam. I like that way better than my just stam ring, so we're gonna swap that. And then I have a quest to get the crate to kill the ogre and be part of the pack. We'll do those real quick. Not a ton of quests left in the zone. There's some tin over here.
It's too far away.
Alright. So here's the next little hub, if I'm remembering correctly. Yep.
King's honor, friend. For the Alliance.
I got a bad feeling. We are bound by a common enemy. Any friend of Greymane is a friend of mine.
Okay, so there's all the quests. 2 are in this field right here. Four out of 5. What's that? The mound of loose dirt. Okay.
I'm out of range.
I jumped in and got and took what you're looking for, I guess. Looks like I completed the quest though, so whatever. I'll grab this copper. I don't know why, but I flew over to it, so let's just grab it real quick. 700 EXP, I guess is pretty good. So go ahead and do these quests, and then we'll go over to the Ogre Mound to the east.
We've been walled up for far too long. Watch your back. Let the light of the new moon guide you.
Well, next in this tree. Consecrate, and then Unthinkable Spirit, it looks like. Alright. Alright, so I have to kill a whole bunch of ogres here. Can I round them up? Round up a few of them at least. We got copper. Not really worried about copper anymore.
I need a target.
Iron deposit. Grab this crate. I thought the crate was in that cave. Interesting. Make sure I'm still connected, no dropping frames. I haven't disconnected in 13 minutes. Alright, good. Stream still looks okay. Alright. 3 more ogres. Oh, and the monocle is in the cave, so that's what I need for the cave. Alright, so let's just try to grab the ogres in here. Take the monocle. Okay. Easy enough. Just AoE everything down. Grab this, this named here. Cool. So, that's done. It looks like this quest, I think, Fate of the Cruisin', I think that's Northern Stranglethorn. I know it's a little confusing, it shows up on the map here, but I think it's just like the next zone over. So we'll go hand in these 3, and then we'll work our way to that hub all the way to the west. I'm already 42, this zone is huge for EXP at this point. And around this graveyard here is like where I thought I would get the most XP in this zone.
Light be with you. Light bless you.
Boy, was I wrong. Alright. So these are all the quests left in the zone. You'll see I have 3 of them in my log to hand in, and 2 of them already completed, with the caveat that I didn't learn the cooking recipe. So we are quickly cruising through this. We'll be done here before you know it. Alright, so it's like one's to hand in up here at this hut.
Well met. Be careful. Go with honor, friend.
Kind of upgraded Starry Band, it's literally just straight stamina. I don't want that. Yeah, I think I'm good with what I have equipped right now. So we're just gonna work our way back to the tower, hand in the quest there, see if it changed anything.
What can I do for you? Have a good one.
And it does.
See you around.
Ghoul ribs, which I can get here. I thought I used to be able to get them all the way out here too. Alright, well, I'll just come get them here at Stalvin's hut.
It's too
30
far
for all
away.
those mobs.
I need to target something first. I need a target. I don't have a target.
Okay, there's 5. Probably one more pack of mobs will do it for me. Okay, go back to the tower and hand this in.
How are you? Safe travels. See you later.
Alright, bring a note to the town. Getting tons of gold now. 18 gold a quest is like ridiculous. It's gonna add up really fast. I've already got already 1300.
Need help? Light bless you.
Okay, to kill stitches. Get bracers, which are a tremendous upgrade over Lawbringer.
Be careful.
I also leveled, so let's throw this into Crusader's Judgment. Judgment has 2 charges. Grand Crusader also reduces the cooldown of Judgment by 3. Alright, that's awesome. That helps pulling things a great deal. Alright, there's Stitches in the middle of town. He's kind of a pushover at this point. I remember back in Vanilla, pulling him to the guards to kill him for the first time. I was probably like level 30, maybe level 30. I had a buddy of mine who was a frost mage helping me out, and I was playing Holy Paladin. We pulled him to the guards to kill him. We finally got the tag credit, and we were just beyond disappointed when he only dropped a couple
What can I
silver
do for you?
and
Go with honor.
nothing really worthwhile. We thought for sure like this big giant elite mob would drop something super cool. It was, you know, we were very fresh to MMOs at the time. We really didn't know how it worked. But it was like an epic battle for us because he used to patrol the whole road here, and like we would pull from like all the way out here and like kite him all the way back to town. There were so many fun things you could do with this game back when it first launched. And even though we didn't get any loot for it, it was still like a really fun and memorable experience, even 21 years later. Alright, so we're moving on to the West Hub here. It's got the last, like, 10 or so, 15 quests left in the zone. We'll get them all out this way. Well, 1 or 2 will make you come back to town, you can see here. But, that's not really a big deal. We'll grab the flight path, which is the only other flight path in the zone. Which is super nice that they added this, because this never used to
Good
be here.
day to you. See you around.
Any
So we'll
friend
pick
of
up the
Greymane's
quests.
a friend of mine. Let the light of the new moon guide you.
You need something?
everything. A couple south of town. Spiders again. That's my first quest to go to Northern Stranglethorn, which is where we will head next after this zone. What do I have to do here? Good night. I can't use it on these language guys, I guess. What do I have to do here? Do I have to pull him and then use it?
It's not ready yet.
Okay, I have to use it on him and then kill him, I guess?
It's still recharging.
It's weird, it doesn't really tell you what to do, it just says it soothes the spirit.
I can't use that other. I don't have a target.
Again, this is something that if you're actually playing the game for the first time and you want to read the quest text, it will, without a doubt, give you a clue as to what to do. Or you can use a resource like Wowhead if you don't really know what to do and you're not sure. Back in the day, there were other search engines. You could search MMO Champion, you could search something like Thoughtbot. There were a million different places, but Wowhead seems to be the best nowadays. It's got everything you could ever want. What do I have to do here? Working, captured.
I'm out of range.
Oh, there it is. So I guess I have to get this guy down low health. And then I'm just gonna spam this there we go. Now he's captured. The trank elixir there. That blood ring. Yeah, I guess everything scales with item level now. That used to be like a level 19 twink item back in the day. It was like 5 stamina ring, and there were very few rings you can get before level 19. You'd see people with that in like Warsong Gulch all the time.
We've been walled up for far too long.
Alright. There's another quest here. What did I miss? It shows it's here. Fate of Morbid Fell. Where is it? Is there... Oh, there's some,
Hey there.
some RP going on here. It's probably right after this.
How are you?
Okay, who's got the quest for me? .209 eye level shields, tremendous upgrade again. And there's my quest, and there's another quest over here.
What's your story? Long
To kill
live
ghouls.
Greyman.
Alright. So lots and lots of quests. Weathered Grave is another one. Go pick that up too. I think that just makes me go back to town. But I might as well pick it up since I'm right here. Yep. Okay. So, where to begin? Remains of Morbid Fell. He either spawns here or he's inside. Oh, yep, looks like it's right there. Can I not fit through? Okay. Ghouls, spiders, is that it? I guess it is, alright. Well, There's Molodem. Well, I'll get a quest for him later. Apparently we're gonna kill him right now, too. Unless I leash this for some reason.
I need to get closer.
He is an elite. When you play a tank, elites plays little to no issue for you. So we'll just kill him and everything else here and continue on. I got a level. Sanctified plates, consecrated ground. Where did my guide go? That. Looks like I want to get Unbreakable Spirit and Bop. I guess I'll just grab Bop first, and then I'll go Unbreakable Spirit next. Bop over there. A large kill chain. Can let show off myself. Hey, ornate lockbox. Can I open that myself? Lockpicking 15. So I'm gonna use the golden skeleton key to open this, so I don't need a rogue right now. And we'll see if it has the thistle tea recipe. That would be awesome. It doesn't, but it's got a transmog for a two-hand mace I don't have, so we'll take that. And that's the benefit of crafting those keys while I don't really need them, because I can just get a rogue to open that stuff for me. It's kind of helpful.
I don't have a target. I'm out of range.
Two more of these ghouls.
I don't have a target.
They come with everything else under the sun right here, so we're just gonna pull it all. Doesn't really matter. Just get myself back to full. And that quest is complete. Finish killing these skeleton fiends. They drop cloth and sometimes transmogs and things like that anyway, so not to mention some gold. So that's fine. We'll just continue on. It's not one of those things that really is worth trying to avoid. You probably end up wasting more times trying to just avoid things than just kill them when you aggro them. It's okay. Because in the long run, you need the gold anyway. You need the crafting materials and all the different things that you'll get just passively by grinding a couple extra mobs here and there. Alright, there's 3 of the 8 venom sacks. Maybe it's 100% drop rate. That would be kind of sweet.
I'm out of range.
So now that I have the extra judgment, I generally get 4, sometimes 5 mobs to pull without leashing them, I would hope.
I don't have a target.
I don't know why the game does that. It's always done that. It's like sometimes it lets you AoE loot, and sometimes like you loot and it doesn't pick anything up to put in your bag. It's like it lags almost. I don't know if it's only add-ons I have or what. What's this? Copper vein. Not interested. Let's go back and hand everything in. And we are quickly coming to the end of Duskwood. And we are also approaching 1%, which is kind of awesome.
What can I do for you? Have a good one.
Considering I haven't gotten to put anywhere near as much time into this as I've wanted to.
What can I do
This is
for
really
you? Farewell. Keep your
giving me
chin
kind
up,
of that
eh?
itch to play again. It's exactly
Watch
what I was
your
hoping
back.
for when I started this. Alright, this shield upgraded 2030. Yeah, we're gonna equip that. Alright, next quest down here. Oh, I got another one handed right here. Did I miss something? Oh no. Alright, it's just showing that will hand in there. So down here it looks like I have to kill bears. Which I think bear meat is another cooking thing. Hopefully I'll get some.
It's too far away.
Brains. Black bear brains.
I need to
This must be a new request. I don't remember doing this.
I need a target. It's too far away.
Doesn't seem to be a lot of these guys either. It's kind of unfortunate. Okay. I like the ones where I can group up like 3 or 4 mobs at a time.
I need to get closer.
Got
I
3
need
here.
to
That's
target
pretty good.
something first.
I might have that 4th one. I'm not sure. I need 3 more braids. There's the skunk there. This is gonna go back probably to Duskwood. I haven't done this achievement in a long time now. But if you target the skunk, then you do a /love. That is the achievement that you need for that. And so now he'll show 1 of 1 when you mouse over him. Alright, there's the 8th brain. Good. Let's fly back to the hub here, hand this in.
Hello. Safe travel.
We got the reputation for somebody likes me for getting exalted with Stormwind. We also got a pretty good ring. It's going to get rid of that Bravo Company ring from Red Ridge. And did we level there? 45? We did. Alright, so I'm going to just grab Guardian of the Ancient Kings now, which is your main defensive cooldown. I'm going to end up macroing a lot of these things together. I'm just going to move blind for now to E, I guess. I don't plan on using it very often, I don't think. That's the... Alright, are there any more quests here that I'm missing? Hand in at the... This is the Hermit up here, right? Is that who that is? I have a lot of stuff to sell at this point, too. We'll go back to town after. Oh, it's not the Hermit. Oh, rare. We're gonna get him. He can drop 2 greens, it looks like, that I don't have. So I'll take either one of them if he wants to drop them. That'd be sweet. 3900 XP. Alright, what do we got? We got a green. It's not one of the ones that was on his list, but we'll take it. Halls of the Dead. Is that down below? I assume this is down below. Okay, it looks like it is. Just follow this around. quest, so we will just continue on. Oh, that's a big upgrade for my belt too. 60 gold for this quest? My god. I'm gonna have a couple 100,000 gold before you know it. Alright, come in here. We're after Fell. I believe he was an elite as well, by the way. Kind of glance over things like that because I just killed him without much issue, but... Alright, and that hand-in is back at camp there. You can just kind of sprint through and mount up once you get out here. Up to 1,600 gold. Haven't even vendored from this zone yet. Alright, let's put that belt on. Alright, 46. Got a 70 item level upgrade to the belt. We got 550 rep with Gilneas and 137 with Alliance. So since we are exalted with Stormwind and I'm still wearing the tabard, I will get rep with the Alliance, which is all of these factions. It will be split, so it won't be anything too exciting. I'm going to move this to inactive. And what should I track next? I'm going to just track Hydraxian Warlords because that is the rep from Molten Core. And since I don't have any of the other tabards yet, I'm not going to get reps with the other Alliance factions yet, specifically. Down here, I'll grab Divine Purpose, which is a nice passive. Holy Power makes a chance for your next one to be free, basically, when you spend Holy Power, so that's pretty cool. And we will go back. The last quest we have in this area is to... Can I do that Black Rock one yet? It's still red. Probably not. It's weird. I'm level 46. Okay. Yeah, I'll have this Weathered Grave quest to hand in, and then it'll to all these Daughters Loved ones and the Lattimore quests, and then the Morladen will be probably one of the last ones, I think.
Light be with you. For the Alliance, light bless you.
Well met. Be careful.
Alright,
Safe
so this is
travels.
a 3-person quest. You go all the way out to the graveyard again. And I've already killed this mob by myself in a whole big group of mobs, so you really don't need 3 people if you're playing a protection spec. If you're playing a DPS spec, you might want to invite somebody else, but you really probably won't need to. Emerus is up. Nobody's pulling it, so I'm not going to bother with anything there, but we got the achievement for exploring Duskwood. That's Twilight Grove being the last area that we hadn't explored. That's why I flew over it like that, so we would grab that. Also because it's the quickest way from town to the graveyard out here. So we'll just look for the named guy, 23,000 health. Hold him solo this time, because I really don't need to be killing any of the plague spreaders anymore. Well, I got finger my own hands there, but it won't matter because I don't need to heal myself much in this encounter. He's dead, got the skull. Got a little over a gold and a half, and we'll head back to town. And that's actually the last kill quest in this zone. The Daughter's Love is just gonna come as the next part. These items will definitely be higher level than item level 16. So after I do this, iron, double iron, maybe, if I can get down below the trees here. Good. I'm gonna go back to town. We'll do some more crafting. I'm gonna work on my cooking a little bit because I want to learn these recipes. I might have to go farm some boars or something stupid like that. I don't want to do that though. We'll see where my cooking's at, and if I can... Because what are the recipe levels? I don't think they were that high. Couple jumper cables, that's not it. Where are my recipes? Am I blind? Oh, they're here. 110 and 100. Alright, I should be able to get to that, I think, without farming too much.
What can I do for you? Be careful. Farewell.
Okay, this is gonna just
You
be like
need
a speak to
something?
people quest.
Go with
Speak to
honor,
people,
friend.
and then this last piece, it has you go all the way back out to that grave where you got the first quest in the chain. And she's asking you to put the ring out on his grave. So I'm gonna get a 230 weapon, which is a tremendous upgrade. For my one-handed sword, you have an option for a two-handed sword, and then you have an option for for a one-handed intellect sword. I guess if you were holy. So this is the sword we're gonna get. It's pretty cool looking. And item level 230 is absolutely huge. What did it say the DPS on that was? 26, so it's literally 3 times my damage. My current damage from the Spine Shatter, which we got off Nefarian. Or no, Razor Gore. Razor Gore dropped this. So, and Morlodim's out here. I guess I'm fighting him again. But there's the achievement for Duskwood Quests. And we'll just put my new weapon to the test here. So that's good. And here, so we are done with Duskwood. Again, the only 2 things we didn't do is learn these cooking recipes, which I plan to go train now, and hopefully we can get those learned, and then Duskwood will be 100% done for quests. Let's see what the mailbox has. Tin ore. That must have happened when I disconnected earlier.
Honor,
Alright,
I'm
let's
here.
vendor. We're gonna repair. I got 15 golden repairs. That's no big deal. And we're gonna vendor all of this stuff. I want the jumper cable still. I don't need melon juice. I don't think I need the flesh bundle. Stitches, femur. I'm just kind of glancing everything over just to make sure I don't vendor something that might be worth a lot of gold, or that I still need for something. Looks like I need to eat all of these things. And then I'm gonna sell my judgment stuff.
Off and away.
Alright. So I made 27 gold selling junk. Where are we at here? Alright, let's eat the spider cake. The healing potion is for True Faith gloves. The spongy moral I have to eat for taste like chicken. And the kebab I have to eat for taste like chicken. So now that we did all that, let's refresh all the things. You do that by shift left clicking, and you should see that those are all complete, so I can now vendor all these things.
Making a special purchase? Very good.
Sweet nectar, it said to drink for, there's happy hour somewhere or something like that. I'm going to throw out this book, this Morlodom book. I don't need it for anything. Alright, let's check cooking. So cooking is at 46. I can cook a bunch of different things here. We'll see where that gets us, and then what else I can learn from there. I'm going to grab my cooking recipes out of the bank that I have stored up. Here's a little trick. If you want to just look for recipes, you can just type recipe, and then all of them will highlight and everything else will kind of gray out. Jumper cable, cable's good down there. So 80, 50, 90, 100, 110. Alright, so there's a lot to do with cooking to get it up at this point, but we'll see what we can do here. Can I learn anything
What can
from
I
you?
do for
No, I
you?
probably did that last time I was here.
See you around.
Alright, so let's just go cooking, and we'll just go in order. I've already eaten the charred wolf meat, so I'm not worried about that. The spiced wolf meat. Oh, damn. Those use the same materials. I messed that up. Okay, well, we'll learn, or we'll do the spider kebabs. I've eaten those already too, so at some point I will go through and eat all of the specific foods that you need for those achievements. I guess I'm not too worried about it now. I'm just gonna try to level this up as much as I can. So you see down here I have unlearned recipes, and there's some things I have that I can, if I were to learn the recipe, I'd be able to cook some things. I don't have a ton, unfortunately. There's 60. Do you have anything for 60?
Have a good one.
Oh, I have a lot of clam meat. Alright, that's good. So I need water. Alright, let's cook the coyote steaks. Kebabs. I don't need to eat any of that. I will need to eat the coyote steaks.
See you around.
So let's just make sure I eat one of those.
Open for
And
business.
now I can sell all that stuff. We'll refresh all the things to show that I got credit for eating it, and I did. Alright, now I'm going to cook 22 boiled clams, and that should level me up to hopefully 80, 85. We'll see how long this stays orange, where it guarantees the level up. And this is one of the easiest things to farm is clam meat. You can just go AoE packs of murlocs, and they'll drop tons and tons of those clams, and you can grab the meat from it. Alright, there's 80. I think I had a recipe to learn 80. I had one to learn 52. I had skipped that, apparently. Crocolisk steak. Yep. So I am 85. I'm going to be 87 off this. That's awesome. Alright, so let's learn these recipes real quick.
Have a good one.
There. Learn this. Crocolisk steak. I think she had a recipe for me too.
I supply only the
Sage
finest
fish.
goods.
I need to eat one of these boiled clams. Did that. Alright,
What can I do for you?
Crabs and pork.
Lines.
Can I skill anything else? I got 5 boar ribs. We're gonna get 5 of these cooked. And that will get me above 90. There was one that I had for 90, wasn't there? Yes, clam chowder. So we'll learn clam chowder. I'll eat the boar rib. Get credit for that. And again, clam meat will level me further. He doesn't have anything else to offer me. She doesn't. On 75. And there's one more vendor I can check up here. See if he has anything. This guy has all of the cooking recipes, so let's see what we have, what we don't have. Blood sausage, grab that. Crab. I already know crocolisk. Gortusk liver pie. Murloc fin soup, grab all those. Westfall stew.
See you later.
So let's learn all these recipes. And you'll see when I learn the recipe, I'm getting credit for my all the things, so all of this is something that would have to be done at one point or another. Alright, I got the lunch lady achievement for 25 looks like there are some more things I can make to level up a little further. A Gortusk liver pie. And we'll eat that to get credit for it. Blood sausages, the bear meat. Eat that to get some credit. And then Murloc fin soup should level us past 100 to learn one of these from Duskwood. And I'm actually going to be able to learn both of them from Duskwood because I will be able to create these wolf kebabs here next. I need to drink a Murloc fin soup or eat a Murloc fin soup. And now I got 3 more wolf kebabs, and this should get me past 110 so I can learn the gooey spider cake. And we'll learn that as well. And that big song shows that you 100% in a zone, and there is 100% of the quest for Duskwood. So I'm going to cook 4 of these gooey spider cakes. Just to get all of the materials out of my bags, because I no longer need them. See if he has anything else to train me on. He does not.
Be careful.
She doesn't have anything else for me, so I'm going to just vendor all of these. I'm sure that there's a question out there that says, hey, why aren't you trying to put them on the auction house? And it's simple. These things are so easy to craft that I don't think anyone will buy them.
Good day to you.
If someone did want to buy them, it'll probably be few and far between, so I don't think that it's worth the time or the effort to like repost them multiple times to try to get them to
Safe
sell.
travels.
Here are 2 more recipes I can learn. Let's see if I can craft any of those. I can craft 1 Red Ridge goulash. I'm not even going to bother doing that right now. We'll come back to cooking at a later date. And I'll put this last cooking recipe back in my bank.
Hello.
Okay, I'm going to deposit all my reagents. I'm going to take out all my cloth. I have a lot of it, and honestly, you could just go in the auction house because I'm not going to use it with this character at all. Alright, let's go over here. We'll post that on the auction house, and then I'm going to check out my blacksmithing and see how much more I can do there now. I did collect a decent amount of tin and iron in Duskwood, but I guess more importantly, I collected a lot of silver, which I think was one of those things that was kind of holding me back a little bit. So come back over here, see if there's anything to trade. I think I did all that. My general blacksmithing. Classic. Alright, so here we are. I don't want to see unlearned. I just want to see what I need here. I need a coarse grinding stone, so we'll create a coarse grinding stone. And the heavy bronze mace I am crafting now for the last weapon transmog I'm missing. And silvered bronze gauntlets. I need 2 coarse grinding stones and 1 silver bar. So 2 coarse grinding stones, and then go back to mining, and I have enough for 6 silver bars. So that's 159. I'm gonna craft, I don't know, 2 more keys, get me to 160. Alright, I got to 160 off of it. I don't want to waste my gold bars though, so I'm not going to continue doing that. Even though it's probably the easiest way to go forward here. It's a lot of iron for stuff like that. I'm just looking at what would skill me up at this point. Oh, I just have to get a bunch of green dye, and I can scale up with green iron legs.
Safe
Okay,
travels.
so we're gonna vendor
What's on
these
your
two
mind?
to learn the transmog. I'm gonna hang on to the
Off with ya.
keys. They already proved useful when I got that lockbox before. So I'm gonna go buy, I don't know, 20 green dye. It's just gonna sit in my reagent bag anyway, and then I'll throw it in my bank later. And this is gonna get me pretty close to 1% once I start learning more recipes here, I think.
King's honor, friend.
Hello. Looking for something specific?
So get 20 green dye.
Have a good one.
And that should hopefully get me at least to 170. And I think I have like 40 or 50 more iron if I need to. We'll just do 5 at a time. It says to do them to 165 on this guide here, so 165 I should get
What's on your mind?
green iron bracers, which is the next thing to craft. And it says to craft 25 of these. That's wild. Alright, I'm gonna craft 5. And see if I get anything else that I can learn for a transmog. A green iron helm. This requires a citrine and a lot more bars, so it's definitely more expensive. So they're telling you the most efficient route, and I can appreciate that. So I'll craft 4 more of the bracers. To get to 175. And there's nothing new to learn, so I guess I'll craft 5 more of the bracers to get to 180. Okay, and at 180, oh boy, steel dagger and the green iron halber. Alright, let's vendor
I've the finest
the
wares in the land.
transmogs here. Realistically, is anybody gonna want green iron leggings? Trampled underfoot. I don't know what quest that is. I can always create another one of them when I need it. I've created so many of these bracers, I can't see them selling on the auction house. And then there's that.
Watch your back.
So I gained 3 gold from
What
all
can
that,
I do
so I
for
guess
you?
that's kind of
See
whatever.
you soon.
Let's smelt 17 iron. That's less than I thought I had. I thought I had like 47 for some reason. I can still craft green iron bracers. I'm at 180. Yeah, And this guide says to make them until 190. I don't have enough for 10 though. Alright, I think I'm gonna call that there with the crafting for now. I'm gonna go have to farm a lot of iron, and
You need something?
I don't want to do it right now. Hopefully the thorium and the mithril I have
See you
will be
later.
enough to kind of get me through. But I guess I didn't finish my mining either. I'm at 260. That's okay. Alright, so let's go over here to... I don't see Northern Barrens on there. Felwood, Darkshore, Hellfire Peninsula. I don't want to do any of those. I don't want to go to that expansion either. Do I want to go to Northern Stranglethorn? Or do I want to go to like Searing Gorge? I mean, it's telling me to go Northern Stranglethorn, right? Like that's the next logical progression point. Where's this located? Hero's Call. Where is Hero's Call located here? Where is it? Dungeon Journal? No. Treasure Chest? No. Eastern Kingdoms? Northern Stranglethorn. Quests. Is there a Hero's Call? There is. Damn. So like, do I have to like just pick up all these quests until I get one? Felwood. Moongoro. Searing Gorge. Alright. Maybe I just go there. What if I abandon this now? Abandon Felwood. Is it gonna pop right back up? No. Abandon Nguro. Nguro did pop back up. Fuck it, change of plans. Let's go to Searing Gorge. It's, it wasn't what I planned on doing, but Searing Gorge is a fun zone to quest, and it's quick, and it'll probably get me to level 60, if not very close. It also has higher level, maybe, or maybe it has iron, maybe it has dark iron, maybe it has mithril. I don't remember. But it is one of my more favorite zones to quest, so I don't mind hopping over here and getting it done. I mean, it needs to get done anyway, right? So, alright, so let's close this back up. Get this out. Searing Gorge. Lots of achievements, battle pets, exploration. Not really concerned with any of that. Quests. Let's see what we got here. There's a lot to do in Searing Gorge. Alright. It's only 85 quests total. It's not a ton of questing, but gold vein. Nice. Oh, there's a rare. Hogzilla. Well, since we're here... XP, and hell, we don't have to transmog forward. Take that. Alright, it is mithril here. That's fine. Like I said earlier, there's 168 things I need to craft with mithril. The amount of mithril I have is not going to be sufficient. It's not even going to be close. So I don't mind. And I know that I have to go mine a whole bunch of iron. And I can do that off stream, or I can do that a little bit later when I'm not trying to gain more percentage. And I know that I
I'm
would
out
gain
of range.
percentage by mining. It would just be slower, and iron ore is probably something I will get over time. What is this here? Eastern Kingdom Safari. What does that mean? To all the squirrels I've loved, who share my life. I don't know. Did that do that for the lava crab? Is that what you need? Slash love? Okay. Alright. Anyway, we'll head over here. Yeah, so what I was saying about mining is, like, it's good. It gets me a lot of EXP. It will net me saving a lot of gold if I craft all the transmogs myself and I don't need to purchase them, which is the whole reason behind doing it. But it's not going to progress me as quickly, and since I just kind of started this challenge, I don't want it to seem like, oh, this is gonna, like, he's never gonna get anywhere, he's never gonna complete this challenge by time the last item's done. I want to kind of start off hot and then, like, get to, like, the more monotonous things later on. But I also do think that I will gain a lot on this, the iron and the things that I'm missing as I go through the quest zones for them.
Watch your back.
Stranglethorn would be one of them. I'll probably get a lot of iron and Stranglethorn when I get there. Just like here, I'm randomly picking up, like, a boatload of mithril. There we go, there's level 47. So, I think I needed Faith in the Light. Let me just go back and check. I do need Faith in the Light, so we're gonna grab 2 levels in that. What breadcrumb quest did I just get? A quest, a new master, but who will prevent to aid the Thorian Brotherhood? So let's abandon that for now. And I guess I'll pick that up in a few minutes. Lunk. So these lunk quests are actually super annoying. Basically this... Okay, I can mine these guys. Thorium. Mithril. Okay. Maybe they changed these quests? I remember the lunk quest specifically, like, that ogre would follow you around, and then you would go to kill something to get the XP or whatever else you need, and he would jump on the mob and not let you kill it or loot it or anything, and, like, he would...
I need to get closer.
He would say, like, no kill, and, like, then you would get credit for his quest as it goes, but there were, like, lots of mobs that you would do that for, and it was super annoying. I don't know if that got changed or not. I guess we'll see. That was one of my least favorite quest chains in all of Warcraft.
I need a target.
The outhouse.
I don't have a target.
So the outhouse and the key to Searing Gorge. There used to be keys to, like, everything. You had a big key ring in this game. Contains a lumbering relic. Let's see. I'm gonna kill him. So this would be the guy, and he was an elite back in the day, and you'd have to come down here and kill him. And then you kill him, and it would start like a chain. You would go to Iron Forge, and you would hand it in, and you would get the key to Searing Gorge, and it would let you enter Searing Gorge through Lockdown. time save instead of having to go like all the way around through Badlands to get in here. He didn't drop anything, so either they took that out or I need a quest to come kill him. So I guess we'll see. All right. So what was the name of that quest I needed to get to aid the Thorian Brotherhood? Okay.
What's on your mind? See you soon. Safe travels.
Lunk no kill. Okay. So maybe
Talk to me.
Lunk's tired of killing,
See
Lunk
you
quits.
soon.
So there goes Lunk.
What can I do for ya? Off with you. Great to meet you.
Make sure I'm
See you
not.
soon.
Okay, so there's the quest to
Watch your
kill that guy
back.
down bottom.
Well met.
I won't pick that up yet because I don't have to aid a Thorian Brotherhood. I wonder where you get that from. Alright, anyway, I'll come back down here and I'll kill this mob. Hopefully he respawned. He did.
It's too far away.
When you kick, and I think this goes for all MMO type games, you usually want to kick towards the very end of their cast, so they spend all of that time casting and not damaging you, and then getting interrupted at the very end. If you ever see me kick early, it's probably because I'm concerned about my latency and then missing the kick. I do try to kick late though. Alright, so here's gonna come the first annoying Lunk quest, I think. Is he gonna come jump out and yell at me when I try to kill this spider? Yeah, here he is. So I need to loot these spiders for the
I need a target. I don't have a target.
oh, come on. They're the blast web venom. And now you see I got him to about half health. Lunk jumps on him. And I don't get the kill, and I don't get the spider meat that I would want. But I do get the venom. So if you were looking like, oh hey, I'll kill these spiders, I'll get a whole bunch of spider meat, it'll be good, I can use that to cook. Nope. You can't do that because Lunk does not love you. And he's got to ride 7 spiders, so you just gotta get him low and then let him do his thing.
Attack that target.
I want to come get this true silver once I can get out of combat. And I'm back in combat. Fantastic.
Attack that.
Hopefully it doesn't disappear because I saw that other guy come up here. Alright, we got the true silver. It's good. And you have to remember to loot Lunk after each turn that he rides these spiders too. Looks like he's at 6 out of 7, so hopefully he can leave after this next one and I can actually just kill the spiders. Alright, see you later. And I leveled again. I think it's Unbreakable Spirit I'm taking next. Let me just look. Yeah, I need Unbreakable Spirit for sure, so I'll take that. Unlocked the new ability Riposte. Well, what ability is that? Gain parry to 100% of your critical strike from here. Okay. I didn't even know that was a thing. Shows how much I've played this game recently. But now I'm back and I can kill these spiders again and I can continue to get the white spider meat. Which will help me level cooking a little bit, I'm pretty sure.
I need to get closer.
chickens. You don't even have to dismount for them, so you can just kind of fly around, find the chickens, and click them as you see them. And I need one more spider, and then one more chicken.
I don't have a target.
And I can go hand in.
How are ya? Safe travels.
236 bracers from 214, or a 236 cloak. That doesn't help me. Nope.
Off with you.
So bracers are
Safe
good.
travels. Watch your back.
Thorium Brotherhood, we just got a whole bunch of rep with. 1100.
Interest ya in a pint? Watch your back.
Legs. So legs are going to be an upgrade. Bracers are going to be an upgrade. Equip that stuff.
Hello.
How come I
Safe
don't have the
travels.
prereq for this quest? What do I have to do?
You got my attention.
Sell junk. I'm just going to vendor here. Because I'm at a vendor.
Off with you.
I'm at 0.99%. We are getting there. So what?
What can I do for you?
Let's
Be
pull
good.
Holy up. See if it's useful. To the catacombs is not useful. I need map. All right, Searing Gorge. A new master, but who? Looks like I just missed that quest. I don't know. Alright, we're just gonna...
Well met.
What is this? Reach destination. Okay, I don't even know how that TomTom thing popped up. That was kind of cool. What do I have to do here? Gold ore. I have to get that first. That's what I'm doing. Dark Iron Memo. I know it shows down here, but the NPC was actually up the hill. You were able to see him with the yellow dot on the map, so grab him real quick. There used to be a quest here. Alright, it just says hello when you talk to the outhouse, so maybe that's something for later. I'm gonna try to remove the shift, or control, click to remove the pin. Okay, there we go.
Hello. Keep your feet on the ground. Be good.
Okay. Next piece is down here, Dark Ember. I'm trying to remember what you have to do for this. I want to say that you have to kill these excavator mobs, and then like eventually he spawns and he's like all pissed off that you're killing his workers.
It's too far away.
And there's Rare there, so we'll pull him too. And we're just gonna get everything done. Level 39. That's awesome. I got 2 pure red mail. Alright. So I leveled here. We'll grab the second point in Faith in the Light. And if anyone's wondering what spec I'm kind of following here on Wowhead, there is a Protection Paladin Mythic Plus spec for AoE. It's just the recommended spec right now. There's nothing more to it. And the reason I'm following that spec specifically instead of a raid spec or anything like that is just because I want to be able to do as much AoE damage as possible as we level. So this, it says kill the dark iron excavators and footmen down here, and then he'll spawn. So I think there's some sort of an emo when he spawns. If I'm remembering correctly, I think maybe he does a yell or something. You should be able to hear it. Keep your game sound on. Ooh, a couple greens there. Shield is actually an upgrade. Yeah, sure is. Great as new transmog.
I'm out of range.
Alright, there we go. There's the yell. So we're gonna go back down to where it says that he spawns. And you should see him here. Riding the ram. Just kill him real quick.
I don't have a target.
What? Aren't we supposed to kill him? Am I missing something? Oh, he dropped something on the ground. I just couldn't see it under his body. Alright, so then you have to loot that item that he drops on the ground there. Grab this true silver, and go hand the quest in.
I need a target.
I need to do 15 more things till 1%. So at 1900 I will hit 1%, which checks out if you do the math basically.
What's on your mind? Keep your feet on the ground.
Okay, next quest. Now we're going to Thorium Point. This reinforced lockbox can have a ton of patterns in it. I'll open that in a minute when we get to Thorium Point. Just gonna grab this ore on the way up. Wow, there is so much ore right here. Holy moly. Alright, let's grab the flight path.
Great to meet you. Safe travels.
There's another chime. Come up here, hand in our quest,
Interest you on a pint? Be good.
and
Off
pick
with
up
you.
all these
Watch your
quests.
back. Off with you. Be good. How are you?
68
Watch
gold
your
for that
back.
quest, wow.
Here there. Be good. Watch your back. Off with you. Watch your back.
There's another quest over here.
You got my attention.
That helm is going to be a huge upgrade. Alright.
Be good.
Alright, so I have quests to go all over the damn place now. But first, let's open the lockbox. And we got boots. Plate boots, 242. I have the transmog for it already, but it's actually an upgrade. They're the same boots I'm wearing actually, but a higher item level, so we're gonna just equip them. Alright, so down here, have to kill pretty much everything, so I'm just gonna try to AoE a whole bunch of everything. And look who shows up again. My friend Lunk. To stop me from killing guys I need to kill.
I need to get closer.
So he sits on these dark iron guys now.
I can't attack that.
Doesn't let you kill them.
I can't attack that.
Gets mad when you kill the golems. And gives you junk boxes and all sorts of other junk. But junk boxes can have very good patterns in them, so we'll open them as we go.
I need a target. I don't have a target.
He yells at you and you kill things, as you can see. Where's a big group I can just AoE down? Rexus, where are you? Where is it? Oh, there he is.
I need a target.
Leather gloves. Alright, he put that guy to sleep. What's he gonna give me? Sturdy junk box. Give me the smithing item there. Let's see if he. Alright, he let me kill that one. Let's unlock this junk box. Nothing.
I can't attack that target.
Okay, is that 2 more? Am I gonna get credit for both? Only 1. 5. Okay. Alright. Let's put this one to sleep and then go away. So I can continue to play the game. It's an annoying quest. Alright, good. Goodbye, Lunk. And level 50. There's the achievement for 50. Let's see where we want to put our talent point here. I can go into Inspired Guard, or I can come over here to Lightforged Blessing, Lead the Charge. I like Lead the Charge. Let's do that. Okay, so those quests are done. I need to kill this named mob right here, so let's do that. Grab a couple more golems while we're at it. Filled Furnace Flask 1 of 10. I don't think I clicked that, but I'll take it. I thought you had to click that. Maybe you don't. Gather from the body of a fire elemental. Okay. Let's kill some fire elementals and see if I have to click it or not.
It's not ready.
Oh, I guess I can just.
I can't use that item.
I see. That's probably how I got it. First place there. Okay, they're all dead. Gold vein, definitely grabbing that. me to craft more keys if nothing else. There's 7 out of 10. That's actually super convenient since they added that, let me tell you.
I need to
Not having to like hotkey or extra action button or anything else. You just click. Done. Again, didn't loot for some reason. Alright, 2 more golems. And then lava spiders. Another sword. Getting a lot of weapons. All right, lava spiders. I think. Yeah, there's a lot of them over there. There's like one right here, but I'm gonna just grab this mithril and then go to where I can group them. So these will drop shadow silk, so you need that for a whole bunch of different things.
It's too far away.
So there's 5 of the 9, pretty quick. Didn't get any of the shadow silk, unfortunately, but that's okay. There are probably better places to farm that, I don't really know.
I'm out of range. I need to get closer.
Get this guy without unleashing anything. And this should complete the quest here. Done. Grab the mithril. Almost 1,000 EXP per ore is insane. I feel like it just ride around grabbing ore, just leveling all the way up. But I've got a lot of quests to hand in. This should maybe get me to 51, maybe 52. Mithril. Alright. Let's just go hand in.
Talk to me. Off with you.
Alright, so there's like 100 eye level upgrade over the Judgment Crown. I got another sturdy junk box I'm going to open real quick, just so I don't forget. And just some silver. Unfortunate. Alright, let's hand
What's
these
on
in.
your mind?
70 gold for that quest. Crazy. How much gold do I have now? 2,000.
Talk to me. Watch your back.
Very big glove
Off with you.
upgrade.
Watch your back. Be good.
Alright, let's equip those gloves. Are they 247? Yeah. And I leveled there. I'll get to that in a minute.
What's on your mind? Off with you. Here there. Be good.
Twilight collars. Is that all my quests I had? Felt like I had more than that. Report to burning steps. Potential ally. This is in Lower Blackrock Spire. Alright. Anyway. We'll come over here and do we want to put this point? Sanctified Wrath. It's a very good talent. 3% parry for each Avenger shield hit. I think I'm going Sanctified Wrath first. Righteous Protector. So Twilight Collars, I think they're up here, yeah, or in the cave. I'll just farm them outside, grab the ore that was up there.
What brings you here?
This quest, listen to his story, hand it in.
Good luck, friend.
You get 15 stam per hour.
Greetings.
When you do the balloon quest, I guess, which is down in the cave. Destroying me right now. Heal myself up. Got 40,000 hit points already. That's kind of crazy. Alright. Since I know that my next quest is inside down there, I'm going to come over here, grab the gold, and then head down there. Maybe it's right here. It's not inside. Balloon complete. Alright, there's the achievement for 250 quests complete and level 52. For level 52 here, I'm going to grab Lightforge Blessing. It's just a little healing on Shield of the Righteous, which is nice. And then all I have to do is get the alright, so I have to, there's like 3 items, I think this is how this works. There's like 3 items in this cave. You have to get all 3 and like you form them into one, if I'm remembering this correctly. And since I need 13 more of these, collars anyway, so I'm just gonna try to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I guess there's a rare scorpion in here. I'll go grab him when I get down here then. When I see him. Cindercloth patterns. What are... Okay. Oh, okay, so there's the first sphere. Alright, so there must be 2 more names in here. It's just not showing up on my map. There's one. Alright, so we'll... There's the second orb, so there must be 1 more orb in here. Grab that rare here. Because why not? Good. Nail gloves. And then let's look for another named mob on the way out here. I don't see another named mob here. Oh, there's the last guy. I assume. Yep. Okay, form all these 3 orbs into one. That quest is done as well. Come up here and grab the gold vein. Okay. Get back to town. Hand these 2 quests in.
How are ye? Watch your back. Off with ye. Watch your back. You got my attention. Be good. Off with ye. Interest you on a pint?
Sell all my junk real quick. Sell the rest of these transmogs that I picked up. Away. Storm and Bree I need to eat one of. Dark Iron Bullet, I don't think I did that quest yet, did I? Sell my Judgment Crown. Alright.
Watch your back.
Is that everything for up here now? It looks like it. It looks like everything else is down at the next quest hub. So we'll head back down here to Iron Summit. This is so fast with epic flying in this zone. You can cruise around here so easy. Alright.
You got my attention.
Grab that. We are officially over 1%. Maybe I missed that before, but over 1%. Pretty cool.
What's on your mind?
Alright, hand in that quest,
Be
and
good. Off
3
with ye.
more
Be
here.
good. Watch your back.
Grab this
Hi.
quest from
Keep your feet on the ground.
her, and alright, I need Incendisaurs. It looks like there's a ton of them right here, so try to grab as many as I can
I need to get
without
closer.
leashing. Done. Good quest. Any quest I can do like that is a good quest. Alright, let's set the tower ablaze. And you have to do that to all 4 towers. And normally you would have to like... Let me just leash that. Normally you'd have to come through here and fight all these mobs as you went through and stuff. And flying, you can just come out and set them on fire, which is kind of sweet. Let's look out. I think I was avoiding this one. That's okay. I need Dark Iron Bullets for this quest now anyway. So I can either get the bullet by letting them shoot me, or I can get the bullet by killing them and looting these crates. There's one more tower to set on fire here. So the quickest way is to loot the crates. Maybe it's to AoE them down while they shoot you. I don't know. Remember on gauntlets, I think those are plate. No, they're mail. Okay. So yeah, I got 16 bullets from that crate. Unfortunately, I think every crate is guarded by one of the marksmen. So I think you have to kill one for each crate. So this quest just does take a little while. I mean, there's nothing too special to it otherwise. I'm just kind of grab a bunch of these guys, as many as I can. And then they're just all gonna shoot me. And I'm gonna gain bullets. I also have to kill 9 of the marksmen, so I guess that kind of just coincides with doing the quest. killed a whole bunch of them, I should be able to loot a few of these chests around here. Or maybe I didn't kill even enough of them to loot more than one. Oh, no, I got two. Alright.
I need a target.
There's level 53. I'm just gonna finish this quest real quick and then I'll mess with the talismans.
Get closer.
127. So there's two chests here.
I need a target.
178. 195, so 5 more. I'll just grab 2 of the mobs here. Should give me it.
I don't have a target.
Okay, there we go, 200. We can hand all these quests in. Grab this orb here. And I'll look at my talent points. So we want Resolute Defender. Which is reducing the cooldown of your Argent Defender and Divine Shield. So that's a pretty good talent.
Welcome. Be good. Keep your feet on the ground.
Alright, 276, big upgrade.
Interest you on a pint? Off with you. Be good. Off with you. Watch your back.
Alright, what do I want here? Chest is almost 100 item levels. Ring is int. 2-hand mace. Or 1-hand mace. 270. That's double the damage of my weapon currently. Let's get that weapon.
Be good. Watch your back.
Alright, here's Lunk again. My favorite. Let's talk to him. What do I have to do here?
What's on your mind?
Build a 3-dwarf conga line.
Off with
Alright,
you.
let's dance.
How are you?
Care to join
Watch
our
your
dance?
back. Here there.
Care to join our
Be
dance?
good.
Alright. Where do I turn this in? Tell him.
Talk to me. Off with you. Be
Report your
good.
success to Searing Gorge, Thorin Point. Okay. I feel like there shouldn't be that many quests left here. I guess. They're all the underground quests coming up.
You got my attention. Off with you. Watch your back.
So you'll see Searing Gorge quests here. Into the Gorge is the last
How
kind
are
of set.
Be
Got some
good.
legs. I leveled again, because you just level instantly once you start questing. Shields of the Righteous grants 5% bonus armor, mastery, and strength. Seal of Might. Alright, let's get that. So, I want to secure a ride into the slag pit. I think you do that by talking to
What's happening? See
this
you
guy.
soon.
I've made the mistake of flying down there by myself before, and that's not really what you want to do. I'm going to set Thorium Brotherhood as my experience bar rep, just so we can see how close I get to Exalted. Used to have to farm, like, King's Blood or Incendosaurus Scales or something to get to Exalted. I don't know how that works anymore. It seems like I'm getting a ton of this rep. I assume that I'm just going to get to Exalted as long as I complete questing the zone, which is good, because that's what I need to do. What do I have to do here? Secure entrances to the pit. I guess I just have to kill these mobs. Is that it? Good. Let's go. It's crazy.
Here there.
Alright, what do we got here?
Watch your back. Off with you. Very good.
3 more
Off with you.
quests.
Watch your back.
What is going on? My UI is like jacked. When I hit my strafe, it's moving me to the side and stuff. Let's try to reload real quick. That's better. Taskmaster. Oddly enough, I found a glowing Brightwood staff down here. Last time I was here. Slave Master.
It's too
Let's
far
kill
away.
him. Get a good chunk of XP. Also, there are treasure chests down here, I think, called like Dark Iron treasure chest or something. I don't know why this is, remove all waypoints. Yeah, I don't know why that's up. And I want to say they contain pretty good blue items.
I need a target.
So I'll take a look around to see if I find any. Or going through. I'm sure
It's
they're
too
heavily
far away.
farmed. But I said that about the ones in wetlands too, and I found one there. Okay. These guys don't want to leave. I will not waste my time talking to them. We'll just fight our way through. Got almost 100 mithril in this zone so far. Just kind of casually farming it while I'm questing. It's good. It's really good. A lot of mage weave too. Here's one of those chests. Dark Iron treasure chest. So I believe it's the same chest as in wetlands. Hopefully I get something that's not a ring this time. There we go. That's actually better than what I'm using, so we're just gonna equip it. Although I'm sure it would sell for a lot. And we'll just keep an eye out for those as we go through here. I doubt there would be more than one, but I guess you never know. So I need a few more workers. those quests are done. Kind of just eye around to see if there's any more treasure chests. I don't see any. Come over here, just AoE anyone who wants to attack me. On top of this mithril vein. So this is for the quest Rise Obsidian here. You get to kill these two. And I guess I will just mine obsidian.
I need to get closer.
Grab this ore, and then we can come up the ramp here and hand in these quests.
Great to meet you. Keep your feet on the ground.
There it is.
See you
level
soon.
5.
Safe travels. See you soon.
Dark Iron Axe upgraded. Too bad two-hander, because I don't really have use for that. Okay, another into Resolute Defender. And now up here I have to steal 16 pillows. And I want to say there was like some sort of a rare that spawns here. Maybe that's all part of this now. So I'm just going to
I need to get closer.
clear all these guys out. Alright, so the pillows are all in here. You just loot all of them.
I'm out of range.
But yeah, I think there was like some sort of a, like a princess or something, like a rare that would pop up from this. I remember doing that at some point. I don't know if that's changed or not. I guess I can look through. I don't even know what it would be under. But like I remember abandoning the quest a bunch and then picking it up again so that I got the spawn.
It's too far away.
Here's sleepy workers.
I don't have a target. It's too far away.
But that wasn't it. There's nothing called rare here. Take the Pillowmaster's pillow. Chambermaid's pillow. Okay, so I'm going to abandon the quest and go pick it up again. And then come loot the pillows again.
How are you? Keep your feet on the ground.
the chambermaid doesn't spawn this time, I will check it out on Wowhead.
I'm out of range.
Okay. Let's look. Hmm. I'll abandon it again, and then I won't loot all of them.
Hello. Safe travels.
So from what I'm seeing here is
Well
you get the
met.
quest, you kill the mobs, you loot some of the pillows, and then loot a few pillows and stay in the barracks. There's like a timer, so I'll loot a few pillows. I don't know, I'll loot like 5. And then apparently after 3 minutes, as long as we're in the barracks here, timer? Sleepy. Iron docks will not let go of much. Alright, so here's the second wave of these guys, and now apparently, from what I'm reading, it takes 4 minutes after you kill this wave for then the chambermaid to spawn. So I will loot a couple more just in case it has anything to do with that.
I'm out of range.
We'll kill any respawns we get here.
I need to get closer.
And we will kind of just start the stopwatch here and see if what I'm reading on Wowhead is accurate or not.
I don't have a choice.
And I assume she will emote or yell or something like that. And we'll loot up to 10 pillows just to make sure in case there's like some sort of thing with you need to loot a whole bunch of pillows or something. I don't know. It's just said it was a timer for 4 minutes, so. And this is one of those quests where, like, if you didn't know it, you would look back through all the things and be like, oh, how do I do that? And if you handed in the prereq and you can't do this, After looting the first pillow, the timer begins. After 10 minutes, she spawns. So that's all the thing says. I will take that as that's just how it works. So that kind of piggybacks off the Wowhead comments too, where it said it was 3 minutes for the first wave on the one side, and then 3 minutes for the next wave, and then 4 minutes for her. So we should see her spawn here in about 3 minutes. The only other thing I guess you could do if you completed that quest already is either bring a new character through here, or just wait for somebody else to come through and spawn her, and then kill her for the quest item. So we'll just grind a few mobs while we're in here waiting. I can grab a couple more pillows, I guess. She should spawn in about a minute or two. I don't wanna go out of here. I don't want to leave the quest area and like restart the timer or something. This is one of those quests that takes a little while, unfortunately, but once it's done, you only have to do it once, I'm pretty sure. So it should spawn in the next minute. Come on. What do I have here? Some unwritten mail from the auction house, maybe? I don't know, it doesn't say. Alright, come on, spawn now, please. Where is this thing? I don't want to have to start this over again. There it is. He has a lot of health. Holy moly. I guess I'm starting to do a lot of damage. Wasn't expecting 200,000 health. 300,000 health almost. But he's not really dealing any damage to me, so I think we'll just take a few seconds here and we'll go down. Just knock me back though, it's really cool. I can just face my back to a wall. That doesn't really help. I'm sure there's somewhere you can get him. Alright. So then you loot this giant pillow. And you hand in the quest for the pillow. Or accept the quest for the pillow, I guess. I'll grab my last pillow. And I can hand in my quests now. Grab some mithril right here.
Interest you on a pint? Off with you. Very good.
So kill both these guys now. There used to be like plans up here for a quest called like What the Flux. I don't see them here anymore, so I guess maybe they took that out of the game. I'm just staying focused on the caster, just to make sure that none of those casts get off. And then just kill this guy with the dagger next. Nothing too threatening here, fortunately. Oops. So take that pin away. Alright, and I think that all my turn-ins are outside. Oh, actually, it looks like one's down there. Okay, so I'll drop down. There's a rare. We'll kill him.
Here there.
Gonna try to hand these quests in and grab
Watch
the next
your
one.
back.
In case I need to kill mobs.
Off with you.
Like this one I'm fighting right here. I've leveled to 56.
I don't have a target.
Alright, and he was
I
one of
need
the
to
mobs I
get
need to kill.
close.
So we're gonna just pull this elite, this rare elite here. And check out the talent point situation afterwards. Okay. Alright, looks like we're going Seal of Might again.
It's too far away.
So the Archduke I have to kill is towards the back of this cave. I also need to kill 6 of these fire elemental type guys as I work my way down there. So just pull them. Grabbing the mithril that's down here is a ton of it. Okay, that quest lets you auto hand in. You can see we're revered now with Thorin Brotherhood. That happened a little while ago, I guess.
I'm out of range.
So this guy you have to banish, so it looks like you probably just have to get him low and then banish him. Looks like one of Major Domo's mobs. Just interrupt there. We can banish him now. Just click your item. Okay, it's banished. Alright, I'm gonna come over here and grab this mithril. And then we'll head out and hand in our quests. Can I do it without pulling this guy? Nope. That's okay. Get a little bit more EXP. 557. Okay, and just spreads my way towards the entrance of the cave. I guess I don't need the stopwatch anymore. Let's see where we're at here. Overall, 1.03%. Pretty good. exploration. Dustfire Valley. Oh, up there. Alright, I'll go explore that once we hop out of here. To get my achievements for exploration, and then I'll go hand in my quests to get my achievements for questing the zone. And we should be all done with Searing Gorge, True Silver. Aquamarine, that's good too. Take that. I'll just mine my way up towards that exploration point. Because like I said, I don't think that there is any amount of mithril I can get that's going to be too much. And if it is, then I'll just sell it for the 7 or 14 or whatever gold it was in the auction house, and I'll make a whole bunch of gold from it, so I'm not worried about that in the slightest. Okay. And it's 1000 EXP per ore I mine, so it's not like it's a waste of time completely either. Alright, there's the Explore Searing Gorge achievement. And then when I hand in, I think probably Welcome to the Brotherhood, I think it will prompt me for the next achievement there. And then we'll hand in, look at the size of it down
What
here
can I
as
do
well.
for you? Keep your
For the
feet
pillow
on the
quest,
ground.
I'm 57 now. This is crazy. Reduces your fall speed. I don't have another trinket, so I might as well just equip it at this point.
How are ye?
Shoulders, which are a tremendous upgrade, or an int mace. So we're going
Watch your
shoulders,
back.
and there is Searing Gorge quests complete. Lunk? Lunk special gear. Now there are quests here. Because we didn't, oh, so I did get that trinket, so I'm going to, there we go, I got a trinket, to replace the 0 stat pillow here. It's a slow fall item, maybe I'll hang on to it. So, talents, do I want Righteous Protector now? Let's see what else I have, option-wise, where I'm going here, this, spec. Second grade, final stand. I'm gonna go Strength and Adversity. I know it. I'll grab both of these the next couple levels, and then I also will grab Gift and Bulwark as the last few.
What's on your mind?
Alright, gaining
Hey,
acceptance, Dark Iron
Watch your
Residue.
back. Talk to me.
Gaining even
Off
more
with you.
acceptance is a lot more
Be
Dark Iron
good.
Residue. So
You
that's
got
gonna
my
get me
attention.
the reputation to get exalted with these guys. And now where do you get that? You get that in Blackrock Depths. 296 is a big upgrade. We're gonna equip that. Okay. So I'm not sure about these patterns and what they sell for. I will bring them to the auction house and
Watch
find
your
out.
back.
But as far as Searing Gorge goes, this is to get exalted. I could either buy that or I could just go run Blackrock Depths a couple times. I'll take it off of, what's it called? I'll take it off of Crummy Time. Go run Blackrock Depths a couple times, and that will allow me to solo it with ease. So maybe I'll do that. And go Hearth back to Stormwind. I wonder if I could hand in Lord of Blackrock yet. Is it still red? I'm level 57. At what point does that not? It's still red. I'm gonna just turn off Chromie time and hand it in, just to get it out of my log.
It's like meeting again for the first time.
Okay, so Chromie time is off.
Heroes of the Alliance.
Yeah,
The
Raphael.
Dragon
We've heard this
Isles
1,000
have
times,
awakened.
literally. Alright, so we're gonna head this in now.
Hello. See you around. Safe travels.
It's at a level
Have a good
29.
one.
Alright.
Safe
Twilight
travels.
Shores is not something I'm going to do at this point. Lord of the Black Rock. We'll come down here and get the Master Dragon Slayer signet. What quest is this from this guy?
Good
Purple.
fortune.
To the Mendikar. I don't want to go there. Okay, so here's the head of Nefarian.
Need help? Be careful.
Yay, we did a thing. Alright, got a transmog. Got the Master Dragon Slayer ring. Cool. Alright, so we're here. Let's check the auction house for these patterns and see if they're worth anything at all. Otherwise, we'll just vendor them. Cindercloth is 75 gold. I've got 2 of them. The vest is 400 gold. Alright, that's interesting. Shadowy Mask, 900 gold, and I've got 2 of those. I'm not sure that those will sell, but yeah, I guess it's worth it. What are jumper cables? Jumper cables are 700 gold. I bought these off a vendor. If anybody is desperate enough for that, they can have them for 700 gold. I'll go farm the vendor again. Alright, let's see. We got here linen, silk, and mage weave all sold. Good. So, what to do? I can do burning steps. I can turn Chromie time back on and go to burning steps, or what I'm gonna do. Ruby Crown Restoration. Alright, so we can eat the ham steak. We can eat the cheddar. We can drink the moonberry juice. Wait, what the heck? That's for like a million things in Darkwind Fair. Weird. We can eat the brie. And let's see where we're at there. I guess I'll keep these things. I feel like I could buy them from the vendor. I can. It says vendors. This does not say that, so I'll keep the moonberry juice.
Good day to you.
I'll keep potions. I'll keep this pillow too. And I'll keep the Master Dragon Slayer signet because that's a cool item. Alright, so we're gonna go to the War Bank. We're gonna purchase it. 1,000 gold. Got the Learning to Share achievement. And at this point, I'm only playing one character, so it's just like extra storage. I did want to check if I could put the Force Reactive Disc in the Warband Bank, and I cannot. Alright, that's a bummer. Alright, I could vendor that then, because I'm not going to go engineering on this character. Unless I do. Do I level a druid next with mining and herbalism, and then switch this character to engineering? I'll hold on to that for a little while. Alright, I'm going to deposit all reagents. Alright.
Safe travels.
So since Chromie time is off, I'm going to sell,
Would you like to purchase something?
and we're going to go run Blackrock Depths to get Thorium Brotherhood to Exalted. It's kind of like a little offshoot and something that's not really necessary to do, but I'm going to get a ton of... there's a couple reasons I want to do it. I'm going to get a ton of Transmog in Blackrock Depths. It's a very large instance with a ton of stuff in it. I'm gonna get Rune Cloth. I'm gonna get a good chunk of gold doing it. I'll also get Exalted Thorium Brotherhood. And what that gets me is access to a bunch of blacksmithing plans, including Sulfuron Hammer, which is used to craft the Hand of Ragnaros. Now, I don't have the legendary pieces to that yet, but I don't necessarily want to buy the Sulfuron Hammer off the auction house. It costs a ton of gold, I'm sure. Ooh.
I need to target something first.
Oh wow, I'm hitting for the millions now. Okay, so speaking of blacksmithing patterns, here's another one. Volcanic Hammer. Very good. I guess I am 57. So, and also when I'm down here, I'm going to pick up the Attunement to the Core.
Anaria Shola.
I don't need to do this
Farewell.
quest. There's no reason to do it anymore. You can just walk into Molten Core. But since I'm here, I feel like I might as well. And also, there are a bunch of quests down here that are inside the instance, and a couple of rares. I don't see any up right now. It's kind of what I'm looking for. There's a quest for Pyron. I know that there must be, right? There always was. Pet battles, whatever he is. Alright, so here's the entrance to BRD. This place is ginormous. So there's a bunch of quests here. All these mobs will be level 30, so this is going to be a joke. So we'll just fly through as quickly as we can. Try to get all of the all of the quests done in one go if possible. So I'm not really too concerned about fighting mobs at this point. Obviously, you just one-shot everything.
For the Alliance.
I'm gonna go through. I'm gonna kill all the bosses, and then I mean, I guess I can go through and grab the transmog from the mobs because I need the Dark Iron residue anyway. So here's the item that I need to hand in. I've already gotten 23 of it. You see, you just get an absolute ton coming through this place. Good gold, weapon transmogs. I'm finding it harder and harder to just ignore all the mobs in here. I'm just gonna probably... Oh look, there's a Thorium Bracers pattern, so that's good. Blacksmithing. I'm probably just gonna clear. It's gonna take a longer time, but... For the first time through, I can just clear. Greater Stone Shield Potion, that might sell for a decent amount too. Well, maybe not anymore. I mean, it's not like anybody's using them. If this were vanilla, I think that would have sold for a lot. Alright, so we got the first boss down. We got the transmog for the kinetic mace. Kintic mace? Alright, so here are all the patterns and the recipes and things you can buy from these vendors in here. Which is why I said I need to get Exalted. There's a ton of zone drops, and then there's a literal ton, 53, 76, so there's like 130 almost. 129 transmogs from the bosses in here. quests from other zones that bring you into
I'm
here.
out of
Maybe.
range.
But the wolf meat and everything else is gonna help my
It's
cooking.
too far away.
The rune cloth I can sell on the auction house, and I've already gotten a ton of greens and transmogs I don't have. So even
Light
though
be with
item
you.
level in here
Go
nothing
with
will
honor,
be useful, that's quite all right at this point. So. So we're gonna clear down here. There should be a patrolling boss. And then a boss inside the area down bottom. So there's Lord Rockwell. We're gonna kill him first. Grab him right now. He's dead. 1,000 ticks from Consecrate. That's awesome. What did he drop me? Plate shoulders and a cloth shoulder. That's good. So in here, there's a Houndmaster. I'm gonna try to round up all these hounds. Because I want all of them. And we'll just drop another Consecrate. Exciting gameplay. I got 24 residue there. Got a cloak and a bow. Grab all the transmogs. So I'm up to 97 residue. I don't know how much I need offhand, so I'm just going to keep collecting it, and then when I hit Exalted, I will start vendoring it, or just put it on the auction house. I can't imagine that it sells for much on the auction house with how quickly you can get it here, so I'll probably just end up vendoring it after I hit Exalted. Coffer keys, that's good for the quest later on. I will save them until I have enough to open the coffer all by myself. Back at the beginning of the instance, I'm going to go into the arena now. So I'm going to bypass this quest, yeah, for right now. Because I think if I loop into the arena and I go to the second floor and around, I think I can come back down here, kill Belgar, and then come and hand in that quest. So that's what I'm going to try and do. I think you can go that way. It's been a while since I've done this. So to trigger the arena, all you have to do is walk into the center here. This guy will spawn, and then he'll throw some mobs your way. And then after you kill the mobs, he will hit you with a boss. So the boss could be any of these under the Ring of Law here. It could either be the spider, this Morgan. It could be the orc, or this whatever this grizzle is. And back in the day, everybody was looking for the Savage Gladiator chain. I guess that's the rare drop now. But anything that drops, we need at this point, so it doesn't really matter. Than I had looked at. It's like, who's this guy? Alright, so we got the Spiderfang carapace. So there are 23 total items that can drop from that. We got one. A little bit unlucky we didn't get 2 different items, but it's okay. I'll be in here so many times that I'm not too concerned about that. I guess I can clear this way when I get the key, or when I go towards the end to Emp. So we're gonna go up above the Ring of Law now. You just get a ton of trash in this instance, and a ton of good transmogs too. I don't know what this elemental gate is. I've never seen that before. There's a bunch from here. Anyway, this is a boss down here. It used to be for like the key. There's like a key to get into BRD. So 2 transmogs there and fiery weapon. Now fiery weapon's another thing that used to sell for an absolute ton back in the day, so I guess we'll see. This would be really really fortunate if I got just like a huge gold boost somewhere early on. I would really love nothing more than to get like 400,000 or 500,000 gold right off the rip here, starting the series, and then it not only would it pay for my game time, but it would also give me like a huge boost to my all the things, because I would buy like a ton of BOEs and stuff, or I would just buy like, it would save me all the time of running around with getting the items like mining and herbalism and all that, and I could just buy all that off the auction house to power level my professions, and it would be a pretty cool thing. So we'll see. Maybe we'll get lucky with one of these things. I won't hold my breath though. And honestly, I don't have any problem grinding it out the hard way, but it would be cool to get lucky. Alright, so this is the coffer room. There's a boss in here. And then if you have enough coffer keys, and I have 8, I don't know how many you need. Item upgraded, or upgrade avoidance. But there's like all different things in this instance. Like here's the Dark Keeper portrait. You have to like find something based on what's here, and then you can spawn another boss, and then there's you can open all these doors, and there's another door here you can open, the Dark Coffer key. There's like a ton of cool stuff you can do here. I don't think I have the keys to do it, the Relic Coffer keys. I don't remember how many you need, but I'll look into that for my next run through here to make sure I have enough and can efficiently get through all of the stuff I need to. Oh, there's the Dark Keeper key. So I guess I can do this. Use on the Dark Coffer and the Black Vault. And I have 10. I mean, I can just see. Let's just test it out. Let's see if 10's enough. So these, from what I remember, yield you mostly junk. I guess you can get, what did that show? A pair of boots that was used for something. Dark Iron Baby Booties. You can hand it in Oribos. Okay. So if I get any of those, I will hang on to them, I guess. But I think everything else is junk. We got a pair. Okay, cool. I will hang on to them. it so sparingly during that time that anything that was new then, kind of. Alright, so all I got from that... all I got from that was a green. Okay. I thought another boss would spawn. I thought for sure another boss spawned when you opened the Dark Iron Coffer. Do you have to open all of these? If so, I'm not going to have enough keys. Gonna be a couple shy. I'll have to come back. Okay, there's a green, so it's not completely worthless to open these. Okay, I'm out of keys, so... the Dark Iron...
I need to get closer.
the Dark Key didn't spawn anything. I need to get 2 more keys and then come back to finish the... coffers. Hopefully these guys will just drop right here, and then I can just go right back. No, of course not. Dark Iron ore, we'll take that. I don't think any of that stuff's sold, unfortunately. I had the Blood of the Mountain up there. It had a very high selling point, and I don't think any of it sold. Dark Iron ore as well. I think it was up for like 40 gold a piece, and I don't think any of it sold. Alright, so I got a shirt there, a monocle, and a mantle, and a schematic for a Dark Iron rifle. Which, an engineering plan. Where's that? And that's not bind on account or anything, so I can move that over to the warband. Which is what I'll do with any patterns I get that I can kind of send over, so I don't have to farm them multiple times. That was Phineas. Incendious. Drops, well, what used to be fire resist bracers. Unlucky, got 2 missing 1.
I can't attack that target.
Oh, this only stacks up to 100. Okay, I'm doing pretty good in the Dark Iron residue department then. I'm doing very good in all this. Alright, so now I can come down here and kill Belgar for the quest. I'm gonna kill all these mobs so that I can get the keys I need to. Assuming they drop. One of them. I'll need 1 more and I can go back there. It's a little bit of a hike, but I already spent all the other keys, so I might as well. Yeah, there's the last one. Alright. So I will go back there and take the time on this first run through, and I don't think I'm going to mess with it too much after that unless I notice that there's some sort of high value transmog from it.
I need to get closer.
Or I'll just only open it when I know I have 12 keys, because that's what it seems like it takes. Alright, so there's 2 transmogs from Belgar. And that is all of the detention block. So now... we actually killed a couple of the other bosses already. Do I have the shadow? Oh, there's no, you don't need a key for this anymore.
It's too far away.
Hand in this quest over here.
Christiana Pint, off with you. Hey, good.
Right, just tell me to kill some guys. General
I
Angerforge.
need a target.
Now we do have this key. So that opens the door, so you don't have to wall clip. You can wall clip without that key, but it's slower to, or it's just easier to walk across. Oh, this is a hike. Alright. Let's go. Come on, sprint. So here's the secret safe, I guess, from opening all of them. You get a wand, you can get bracers, or you can get hands. So hopefully I get 1, if not 2 of those for wasting all my time running back here. You know, is there a portal? Am I crazy? Is there a portal in this room that takes me like to the beginning?
I'm out of range.
I probably could have skipped all this shit. Yeah, there's a friggin' mole machine. Damn it. Alright, well. I'll know for next time. What is this? Requires glowing torch. I don't know what that is. All I know is I don't have a glowing torch, so it doesn't matter. Alright, so 2 more. Here's Doom Grip. He's mad. Construct's mad. Doom Grip mad. Everybody's dead. Okay. Here's the Heart of the Mountain. We needed that for a quest. So it's good we did this. And then there's the secret safe. And we got the bracers. Nice. Alright, so since we did that now, I'm going to take the mole machine, now that we know about it, back to the beginning. I'm going to hand in my quests that I've completed so far.
What's up? Keep it real.
Time is money, friend.
Completed 5 dungeon quests, got the achievement for that. Good.
Interesting.
Gonna sell all my junk. Get a whole bunch of dings here. There we go. And I'm going to sell all my transmogs. You should just see that number kind of jumping at this point. Don't need Morning Glory Dew. Save that for next time. Alright, so that's pretty good for the first half of this instance. This instance is absolutely freaking huge. Alright. So now, back to the next quest that we got in here. We got told to go kill Angerforge and Argylmok. So, instead of going the way we've gone multiple times now, and going above the arena, we're gonna hug this path over here to the left, and clear towards the next set of bosses. shoulders, those would be nice. I don't know, is that leather working? I don't remember. Might be leather working. Essence of fire. I think those sold well. At this point I should probably keep them. Okay, so Angerforge is down here. He's dead. 2 transmogs. There used to be a repair bot pattern down here. I guess that's not there anymore. Or was it by the next boss? I thought there was a pattern down here on the shelf, though. Grab this for some more residue. I want to say that when you aggro this boss, everything in this room comes towards you. So let's try that. There's your repair bot schematic. Can't learn it. Okay. Yeah, I didn't think we could learn it because that's engineering, right? But I thought maybe I could pick it up for some reason. These guys all drop engineering patterns, so let's see. 2 greens, take that. Another green.
I need to target something first. I don't have a target.
A lot of residue. Brings me over 400 on the run. And we still got a decent chunk of this place left to go. That being said, that might just give me 400 rep. I don't know how much that gives me. Maybe it'll give me 4,000. I have no idea. Okay, got
Need
another
help?
quest hand in here.
Farewell.
Fight Hurley, Blackbreath, and Ribley.
Safe travels.
Okay, so it's like there's a bunch of fights to do in here. So to fight Hurley, Blackbreath, you break these kegs. If you were a rogue back in Classic, this is where you would get the Barman Shanker. I guess I can. So he's dead. I got a dagger and some boots. Now the next one, Ribley. There we go. He is also dead. And I got a 16 slot bag. I don't really need that. Mithril lockbox. 15. Alright, so we can use our golden skeleton key. We can pick that. Maybe we'll get Thistletea. Probably not, but it'd be nice if we did. No, no. Transmog we can use though, so that's good. And then what was the last one I need to do in here?
Talk to me. Glad I could help.
I don't remember what this last one was. But oh. Okay, that works. I'll have to kill this guy. So this is the
What's on your mind?
you can hand in fiery cores, lava cores, you can get rep here as well. And here are all of the patterns for blacksmithing that I was referencing earlier. But you know, you need classic blacksmithing of 300. And this is all I can get right now at Revered. There will be more showing up when I am exalted.
Hey, good. Here there.
Speaking of which, I think I have fiery cores. Oh, they have to be with me. Did I sell all these lava cores?
Walk with you.
Soul.
You got my attention.
Core leather. I don't have blooded mountain.
Good.
Yeah. All right. So we move on. Phalanx doesn't want to talk to me. I can't. So because I killed the mob in there, I don't think I can fight Phalanx this run. And that's fine. He's got a few transmogs and stuff. You can see them here, but it's nothing that like I'm gonna be back in here so many times. I'm really not too concerned. So yeah, you speak to this guy, you get the brew. Or you speak to the mob I killed, you get the brew, and then after you get the brew, you get one of the guys in there drunk, and then Phalanx spawns. So, oh, Circle of Flame. That's the rare one. Cool. That's a good drop there. Oh, he drops Goblin Jumper Cables. I didn't realize that. So I guess I'll talk to him next time. I'll buy the brew, get the guy drunk, do Phalanx, and then do him. I just did it out of order. Sometimes there's a rare guy in here that looks like one of these, except he's white. I don't see him here this time. This is the Room of the Seven. This has always been a very easy fight. You talk to Doomrel up here, and they all spawn one at a time, and you just kill them.
I need to get
and then there's a chest at the end. Panzer the Invisible is the rare that I was talking about a minute ago. He wasn't there. Now we're on to the 7.
I'm out of range. It's too far away.
And that's the 7. Alright, got a couple transmogs from them, that's good. Down here, hand this quest in.
Be careful.
So kill Imp, probably
Go with
the last
honor,
quest you have to get in here. So if you go down this way to the right, and not towards the Emperor, this is Molten Core, and this is where you get attuned, and this is also where you can smelt your Dark Iron ore. Now, do I have the ability to smelt Dark Iron ore yet? I don't remember. I do not. But you have to be at the Black Forge for it. I don't have very much Dark Iron ore anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
I'm out of range.
And this is the old Molten Core attunement quest. You would come down here, you would get the core fragment, and then you can hand it into the guy out front. And he will attune you to the core. You don't need to do this anymore. I am just doing it for the sake of completion. And down here is the Dark Forge to smelt your Dark Iron ore. So we continue on. There are 2 more bosses left. So this is the room, Lyceum, that used to wipe everybody way back in the day. These mobs infinite respawn. There used to be a 5-minute timer. You'd have to go around and find 2 Flamekeepers. You would have to kill the Flamekeeper while all these other mobs aggro you and fight them off and stuff. And then you get 2 Shadow Flame torches. And when you get the torch, you have to bring it up here to kill this Fire Guard while all these mobs are respawning over and over again and aggroing you. And then you have to open this while they attack you. It used to interrupt you back then. Doesn't anymore. They've made it way easier. And you can also use macros to like target the Flamekeeper. Not seeing any. All right, here's one right here. So I got my second torch, and you just go open this door over to this one over here. And you open it up. If everybody stops hitting you. Okay. Okay, and then once you do that, these doors open and the mobs stop infinite respawning, and you're good to continue on.
I need to get closer.
Alright, there's Magnus. Difficult fight. Got a cool plate helm and some male legs. Getting a lot more residue here. And that's the other reason that residue isn't worth much. I mean, you get just an absolute ton of it as you run this place, but also if you wanted to get exalted with Thorium Brotherhood, you don't have to hand in residue. You can just hand in the lava cores and fiery cores and stuff like that down here in BRD. And since everybody can solo the core at this point, it's extremely easy to get those items, and I think they're pretty cheap on the auction house as well.
It's too far away.
So back in the day, and I don't know if it works this way anymore, if you would kill Emp without killing the princess, you would quote-unquote save her. So we'll try that. No, it doesn't work like that anymore. She still aggroes you. Okay. So no Iron Foe, unfortunate. We got the achievement for BRD. We killed all the bosses. I'm just gonna come back over here and hand in the last quest we have. And then I'm gonna hop out of the instance to hand in the Molten Core quests. So I believe I'm above 50 now, so I can start doing this little trick. You start a group, you name it whatever, it doesn't have to be public, you can make it private, so no one joins. So I list my group, and then I just leave the party, and when I leave the party, the timer's going to start counting down. It's going to give me 1 minute basically, and then it's going to teleport me to the nearest graveyard, which is a great way to exit instances without running all the way back to the beginning. So I'm going to be using this little trick quite frequently in most of my runs. Hopefully I can get back to hand in this quest in time. I didn't realize how far of a run this was. I think I'll be fine. He's right there. And to put it into context, I've gotten...
King's honor, friend.
Alright, let's get...
For the Alliance.
I have gotten 44 transmogs and items in PRD, and we are only 3% through after one run. This place is huge. There is so much to do in here, and it is an instance we'll be spending a lot of time in going forward. But I'm done with it for right now. And now when this ports us out, we are outside the instance. And I can go hand in my attunement core quest out front here. Usually these rares are up, like, especially the Behemoth. I've seen him up so many times that, like, I even stopped killing him on my main account at one point because there was really no point. I'd just leave him up for other people, but he's not there now. So we'll hand in this quest as well.
The dark times will pass. Keep your wits about
Fragment. And we are technically attuned to Molten Core now. And what do I want to do? You know what? I was gonna call it there, but let's go hand in this this ore, or not this ore, this residue to get out of my bags, and we'll see how much rep it gives. And then, if I'm close to exalted, I might just go back in and farm a whole bunch more and grab exalted, because I'm only, what am I, 13,000 away? 8 to 21, yeah. I have what, 590, oh, I have more than that. 650, basically. Alright, let's see.
Talk to me.
So I'm gaining even more acceptance. Hand in 100, I got 1650 XP from that.
Watch your back.
Or 1650 reps, that's awesome, this is super fast.
Be good. Watch your back.
This is way faster than it used to be. Alright.
Off with you. How are you? Be good. Watch your back. Interest you on the fight?
66 for
good. Off with you. Watch your back.
There's no way, right? I have to sit here and hand in 4 over and over again.
What's on your mind? Be good. Interest you on the fight? Watch your back.
I'm not doing that.
How are you?
Goblin jumper cables. Oh, I need the cherry pie. Okay. Good. Mithril. Probably should gather it, but I'm gonna hearth back to Stormwind real quick, and I'm gonna check these patterns and see what they cost in the auction house. Maybe I'll just put them up there, and if they sell, that's great, and if they don't sell, then I'll keep them and throw them in my warband. Didn't I sell this bag? I thought I could have swore I sold that bag.
Hi, how are you?
Sell. Okay, good.
Very well then.
Alright, eat the cherry pie.
Greetings.
Sell the other one.
Off and away.
81 rune cloth sold. Nice. 154 gold. It's a good chunk. Alright, let's see. Volcanic hammer I need. Thorium bracers I need. Greater stone shield potion, 50 gold. It's like nothing. Fiery weapon, no items found. Alright, so I'm going to go to the Undermine Exchange, and then I'm going to search fiery weapon. If I spell it right. Oh my gosh. Hello, spell. Formula, fiery weapon. And you can search all of it looks like it sells for as low as 12 gold and as high as 400 or 500. I'll put it up for 200 gold and see if anybody wants it. Wild Thorn Mail is blacksmithing. Wow, that sells for a lot. I need that though. Engineering, Dark Iron Rifle, we'll put it up and see if it sells, 95 gold. Frostweave Robe, 100 gold. And Goblin Jumper Cables XL, let's search that here as well. Schematic, Goblin Jumper Cables XL. Average price, 85 gold. Some have it up there for 9,000, those obviously aren't selling. And some have it up there for as low as 10 gold. I don't know, I'll put it up for 75 and see if anybody wants it. What does this sell for? Dark Iron Residue, 2 silver a piece. So really, I can just buy a couple hundred of them and go hand it in, but I don't even need to do that because we're going to find so many of them. I'm going to sell my rune cloth, 400 gold for all that, that would be sweet. Mage Weave, I guess I could sell my Mage Weave too. When I get a tailor, I'm going to get so much cloth, it's not even a thing to worry about. Okay, so that's, in this stream I finished Duskwood, just to try to recap a little bit. We started mining, then we went to Duskwood, then we went to Searing Gorge, and we finished both zones. We did Blackwing Lair, and we did BRD. Is there anything else I want to do real quick before I call the stream for the night? Can I do any more cooking? No. So I have lots of cooking, I just don't have the recipes yet. Crunchy spider surprise. Ghostlands. Oh, okay. So it's like there's recipes from zones I haven't quested yet, and that's fine. So for my next zone, I have quests to go to Burning Steps and Stranglethorn. Oh, I need to set it back to Cataclysm.
Haven't we done this before? I would have thought someone named Deathwing would bring about so much destruction.
And I'm just looking for really quests in the Eastern Kingdom here. Goro, Winter, Spring. I mean, yeah, I could quest all these zones. So here's Badlands, that's a good one. Blasted Lands, that's also a good one. Burning Steps, there we go. So I'm gonna just get rid of the Badlands, I'm gonna get rid of Winter, Spring, abandon that. I'm trying to stay all on the Eastern Kingdoms right now. That's kind of been my goal from the onset here, is to stay in the Eastern Kingdoms.
Hello. Is this hello or goodbye?
And
I keep losing
just to
track.
kind of show, we're 10% of the way through the Eastern Kingdoms at this point. With the zones we've quested being Westfall, Searing Gorge, Red Ridge, Elwyn Forest, and Duskwood. Now, seeing that we've quested these zones and we've done the achievements in these zones, you would think there wouldn't be a lot left to do in these zones. That is absolutely incorrect. There are tons of BOEs from rares and unique appearances, and I did kill the rares as I went through. That's just how rare they are. There's items from vendors, tons of items from vendors I didn't buy. Items for the Taste Like Chicken achievement, patterns, tons and tons of battle pets you can collect. The same in Red Ridge, the same in Searing Gorge. There's a flight path for Horde only at Searing Gorge, obviously I didn't get that yet. Westfall, the same thing goes there. So when I quote-unquote complete the Eastern Kingdoms, it's going to be probably 60-70%, roughly what you're seeing here, until I go back and do those other things. Now, Battle Pets, I hate Battle Pets. I'm going to just be completely honest about the Battle Pets situation here. I hate doing it. It's not fun for me. If someone could kind of hold my hand through it, I might be more inclined to sit there and look into it and try to do it more, but the way that I'm probably going to get most of these battle pets is just by purchasing them off the auction house, and then you're going to notice all these numbers jump up significantly as soon as I start doing that, because a lot of these zones will have like the same type of battle pets. Like this Mountain Cottontail can be found in a million different zones. It's for an achievement. It's for, and once I start buying all these pets, it'll just, I'll get tons and tons of credit towards all the things. But that being said, I'm pretty happy with being at 1.09% at this point. This was my first stream that went over 2 hours, and the first stream that, honestly, I didn't have any technical issues with, so that's nice too. Hopefully the quality came out really good. I'll review it on YouTube and see if there's anything else I can change. But my bitrate is in a place where I should be able to stream without latency issues, without dropped frames. and I'll continue to refine it as I go forward, based on the internet that I'm able to get. So for the next stream, let me kind of just go back to the path I chose to do for my paladin here. I completed Duskwood. We started to mine iron. We mined blacksmithing through tin. We're all done with all of that. We did Searing Gorge. We mined mithril and dark iron, and we mined thorium. So I have 4 zones that I had originally set out and said, hey, I'm gonna do on this paladin before I go into another expansion. I said I was going to do Northern and Southern Stranglethorn, Burning Steppes, and Blasted Lands. I farmed Molten Core and Blackwing Lair. That was another thing that was on my list. So the things that I have to do that I haven't yet is complete my classic professions: fishing, cooking, blacksmithing, and mining to 300. And then I might just have my paladin go through all of Eastern Kingdoms. I know that's a lot more than 4 zones. I mean, there's tons of zones here, but some of them are very short. Deep Run Tram will take me 10 minutes. It doesn't make sense for my paladin to go through Dunmoreau, because I'm not a gnome or a dwarf. But other zones like Eastern Plague would make sense. Obviously, it doesn't make sense to go through Eversong or Ghostlands because you would do that as a blood elf, right? But Silver Pine would be undead. I'm just trying to think. Wetlands, I would do that probably after Loch Modan. I would do that with a gnome or a dwarf. So yeah, I guess there only are 4 zones left for my paladin. I'm gonna do all of Stranglethorn. I will do Burning Steppes, Blasted Lands, and I'll do Badlands because I want to say Badlands. It doesn't have a ton for Alliance, but there are obviously Alliance-only quests in Badlands. So I'll add that to the list. So next stream we'll start at Burning Steppes. Almost 100% certainty of that. Burning Steppes should get me to level 70. I would assume that it would. And from there, I'll have to purchase Midnight, and then I can get to level 80 after that. But just because I hit max level, it doesn't mean that I'm gonna go jump into current content. I still plan to do all of the expansions with my paladin. There's nothing new in the game right now anyway to do for me. I've already done, my Keystone Hero. I've already killed the raid on Heroic on my main account. There's no reason for me to really waste any time playing that account, which is why I started this challenge in the first place. I collected on that account, but not anywhere close to this extreme. And I figured if I were going to do it, I might as well just start fresh. So that's the plan. We'll hit level 70 next stream. We'll finish Burning Steppes.
Hey there.
in between streams I might mine some iron so that
See you around.
I can get my blacksmithing all the way up. I think I have, at this point, I think I have enough mithril and thorium. Maybe not enough thorium, but I think I have enough mithril at this point. Let's, yeah, like, I have 142 more now. I want to say I want to say I had like 270 before that, so I have like 400 mithril. If that's not enough, it's going to be pretty close to enough. Well, it's not going to be enough to get every transmog that I need, right? Like, not even close. But I think it's going to be enough to get me leveled through where I need to get leveled. To get my blacksmithing to 300 so that I can go around into places like BRD and collect all the patterns. So when I do hit 300, that is what I will do. I will go into BRD and collect those patterns. I'll make sure I'm exalted with Thorium Brotherhood, and I'll go in there and I'll buy all those patterns. And that should go a long ways towards the collection points as well. A lot of things will be listed, and all the things, like it says that there's 188,901 items, but those aren't unique. And I don't know the exact number. It would be a guess. But there are items like, you know, sometimes you get a sword from somewhere, and that sword can drop in 10 locations. It'll give you 10 points towards all the things, because it'll take that number off of each location. So that score of 2,072. I don't think I've done 2,072 different things at this point. But that's how it kind of ends up. So anyway, the next goal is 2%. I need 1,700 more collected things for 2%. And that's just how I'm going to approach it. I'm going to approach it 1% at a time. I think that getting through Eastern Kingdoms, getting through Eastern Kingdoms will go a really long way. Like, if I get, you know, there's 10,000 here. If I got 6,000 of them in Eastern Kingdoms, that'll get me to like 3% overall. There's 9,000 more in Kalimdor. Haven't even gone to Kalimdor yet. I've collected 226 things in Kalimdor. I haven't even stepped foot there. You know what I mean? So that's like, that's kind of what I mean by saying, like, you know, some things that drop in one place also drop in another, and you get credit for it there. So I'll make some Horde characters. We'll go through Kalimdor. I'll make a Night Elf character for Kalimdor, obviously, and go through the Alliance zones there. And then, if I notice any zones need multiple characters, we'll do all that. But for now, while I'm focusing on my Paladin, I'm probably going to do Eastern Kingdoms, the last 4 zones I spoke about, and then I'm going to go, we're going to continue outdoor zones, right? But I'm going to go to Outland, and it looks like there's 4,000 more here in Outland, and I'm just going to start going. You know, Hellfire Peninsula's got 600 different things to do, and 313 of them are quests. So I'll get a lot of that done. You know, if I got 2,000, 2,500 done in Outland, and you move to Northrend and you get 3,000 done there, like, this number is going to start to creep up pretty significantly, just by doing outdoor zones. I mean, I could probably get 60,000 of the outdoor zones fairly easily without even stepping into dungeons and raids and things like that. As far as dungeons and raids go, I'm gonna do Molten Core and Blackwing Lair every week. I know I can just walk in there, I can just one-shot everything. It's easy at this point. It's a good source of gold. If the Dark Iron sells, it's a very good source of gold. But then I think I'm going to start chipping away at some of these instances as well. Questing gets really monotonous at times and really boring. I had a lot of fun hopping into Stockades the other day. and there's only a couple more transmogs I need in here, and then I need to go through and do this quest on a horde character. But I'm gonna work on, you know, getting the vanilla, the classic instances and raids done. And I'm just gonna kind of go through one expansion at a time. So it'll probably be a couple months of classic, and then after that it'll be a couple months in Burning Crusade. And at that point, I'll probably have multiple characters, probably 4, 5, 6 characters at max level, and I think that it will start to speed up until it doesn't, right? Like, you go into an expansion fresh, you have all the characters, you're ready to roll, you can collect a ton. You can just go in, you can run the raid 10 times, you could run, you know, all of the instances just infinitely, basically. You don't need to create characters and run them through low-level zones to get them leveled so that they can do stuff. You can just, you're ready to go. So dungeons and raids in, you know, Burning Crusade, Lich King, Kata, I feel like I'm going to just kind of blast through them. And it'll probably slow down around Battle for Azeroth, Legion. For a few reasons, I haven't played those expansions. I played Legion Remix, so I know Legion a little bit. But I don't know it inside and out. So there's going to be some learning curve with the later expansions. I played War Within, obviously. I know it well. But I didn't quest a whole lot. I quested like my first character, and then everything else I kind of just like hopped into time walking instances and leveled them that way. So there'll be a lot of learning curves, especially when it comes to like getting meta achievements and things like that. I think I stopped doing meta achievements around Cataclysm, so like everything after, oh no, actually it was in Pandaria, everything after I don't have any meta achievements for. That includes instances too, I just never did them. Like, if you get them when you run through and one-shot something, then I have it, then I've done it before, otherwise I don't have it. So when it comes to the achievement grind, that'll be something that takes a little bit to do as well. And then there's the expansion features, which there's something in every expansion that just, like, it's a huge... Expansion features, I find, are like a huge time sink. Like, think about the Argent Tournament. You'll need a million characters to go through this and get everything done without it taking multiple years to do it. Like, if you just did it on one character, by the time you've got all these items, it would be a year, 2 years probably of doing it every single day. So that's the type of stuff that, like, I'm gonna kind of put off until later on. That's where the grind really slows. And as you see, as the expansions went on, they added more and more stuff for these. I don't even know where it is in War Within. Lore walking? Okay. And delves and visions. So there'll be a lot of fun stuff to do. There'll be a lot of monotonous stuff to do as we keep going. But I think today was a really good stream. I think it was a really good, like, jumping off point. Got some raids done. We did a little bit of everything. We did raid, we did an instance, we did some questing, we did some crafting, we did some farming. Got a whole bunch of levels. I'm hoping I hit 300 here with this. I don't know if it stops you at 290 or not. I haven't gotten a skill up in a while now. There's 289. Yeah, it stops you at 290. So it looks like I have to go out and farm the last 10 levels to get 300. So, professions. Where's mining? Am I blind? Tired. Mining. Achievements. Do your share, Smith. So there's achievements for enchanted elementium bars. Then there's nothing until Legion for mining, so there's a lot in Legion, holy moly. And then what about achievements for blacksmithing? Warblades of the Hakari Reborn, okay. And then a sulfur and hammer. So, another reason to get the sulfur and hammer recipe. There's an achievement for it. And then there are secrets. There's tons and tons of secrets. These are really cool. I grinded the waste of time on my other account. It took a while, but it was fun to do. All of these things, something you can just kind of find a guide on Wowhead or wherever else and just kind of blast through. They take a long time though, or a decently long time, especially if you don't have certain like prerequisites done. But anyway, that's all for today. We're at 1.09%, so we're getting there. Next stream, might stream a little bit tomorrow. Probably won't be a long one if I do, and then I'll try to get back to regularly scheduled programming on Monday, and then go from there. So thanks to everybody who's watching the series. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, join the Discord if you want to play. If you want to come join my Molten Core runs, my Blackwing runs, we'll hop into AQ